Hello everyone. So welcome back to again grade 11 students. Today start physical education class. So dear students, firstly give me your attendance please after this class. So I hope you understand the revision classes is started. So dear, firstly, okay, and send me your PDF. Okay, yeah, when your school coming, so come in school and check it. Okay. Yeah, otherwise send me PDF or in my WhatsApp number. And one more dear students, continue 5 chapter is the full-time revision. They start 6 chapter physical activity and leadership training. This is the 6th chapter. So our physical education class later. Today we will discuss is the our topic is main leadership. Okay, so leadership related. Firstly, we will discuss is the leadership qualities and meaning of leadership and introduction of leadership. Okay, so we will discuss is the main is meaning of physical activities. So meaning of physical activities related. First discuss is the meaning of physical activities. Physical activity is a form of exercise or body movements that requires more energy like walking, running or various other sports activities or any bodily movement produced by scattered muscles, that is physical activity. So it also includes activities like home, household, gardening, where the movements enhance healthy, yeah, any other physical activities. A physically performed work at the gym or a 30 minutes walk may have happier feeling and senses of relaxation. So development of the physical fitness depends upon the physical activity which have to be performed regularly with progressive overloading. This physical activity can be found in different ways. So there are various physical activities for final development. For examples, type of physical activities. So type of physical activities, main is first type of physical activities. First is aerobic activities. Second is first is aerobic. Second is anaerobic. Okay. Second is anaerobic. Third is games and sports. Okay. And fourth is the recreational activities, and fifth is yoga. Okay. This is the four. Firstly, we will discuss is the aerobic related. Recreation activities, aerobic activities, anaerobic activities, games and sports, recreational activities, and yoga exercises. Okay, this is the 5 types of physical activities. Okay, so firstly we will discuss is the main aerobic activities. Aerobic activities, the jogging, cycling, and rhythmic exercises like dancing, singing, slowly jumping, rhythmic exercise related, skipping also. So next is the anaerobic activities. Okay, next is games and sports related, indoor games and outdoor games, all like badminton. Outdoor also play badminton, football, basketball, volleyball, kho, extras any others. This is the games and sports related types of physical activities. Next is recreational activities. Recreational means any recreational activities due to playing types, yeah, any games related. Next is yoga exercise. Yoga exercises means few stretching asanas, yeah, cultural asanas, yeah, rhythmic asanas related. Especially is the yoga exercises. Okay. Next is the leadership qualities and role of a leader. Main our topic is next. So introduction of leadership related. So meaning of leader is the literature. Meaning of leader is a person who leads others. This means that a leader is the first person of the group. For example, your class leader is your leader. One more example, your team captain is your team leader. Okay, your class teacher is your leader. Okay, our school principal is our leader. Okay, so this is a different level, different leaders. Okay, political levels, different leaders, MLAs, chief minister, vice chief minister, different ministry levels. Is the leader different levels, every field. Okay, so main is the he is person who takes decision on behalf of the group and is responsible for their outcomes. A leader takes the all group towards progresses. This is the meaning of leader. Next is the meaning and definitions of leadership. Meanings and definitions of leadership is the different authors, different definitions. So firstly, we will discuss is the capacity according to Montgomery, the capacity and will to real man and woman to a common purpose is called leadership. This is the according to Montgomery. Next is according to Terry. So it is the activity of the people to strive diligently for virtual objectives. Next is according to PM Joseph. So leadership is the quality which enable the person to take initiative and guide others in performing some required tasks. Next is according to La period. So leadership is the behavior that affects the behavior of other people more than their behaviors affect that of the leader. This is the leader. Next is the main conclusion is the from the above mentioned definitions we can conclude the leadership is a quality of an individual. This quality inspires and guides his followers and shows them the right path to achieve the goal and aim. This is the main according to main conclusion is the meaning. Next is the types of leader. So there are many types of leader which serve various functions. Some important from the leaders are following. Main leader is the few natural leader. It means natural leader is the different type, born leader and male leader. Next is administrative leader. Okay, so we will explain briefly all. Next is the educationalist leader. Okay, so firstly we will discuss is the natural leader. Natural leader related. So these types of leaders have natural leadership quality in them. These are two types. First is the born leader. Born leader related. Some individuals have very high personally and have involved leadership qualities. These types of people are very strong and tackle the situations very easily. They play important role in social development and very much helpful during social crisis. This is the born leader. Next is made leader. So it is famous saying necessity is the mother of inventions. Yeah, sometimes some leaders are made by the social itself to fulfill the needs and demands of the society. So these types of leaders are also now as situation born leaders. It means as a situation he tackle he tackle problem solve. Okay, this is the leader leader. Next is administrator leader. So administrator leaders related. These leaders manage functioning of a particular group or society. These are of two types. First is authoritative leaders. These type of leader have the authorities and power within the group to execute the progressive plan for the group or society. So these type of leader are extrovert and have confidence in them. Next is democratic leader. Democratic leader later. Democratic leader are chosen by the particular group or society for the betterment of the society. So these leaders are responsible for all the policies and plans made for progress of a group of society. This is the administrative leaders. Next is educational leader. Educational leaders related. Education is a best way to transfer leadership qualities. There are two types of educational leader. First is the teacher leader, second is student leader. So teacher leader later, teachers taught leadership to the society students. They help them to be leaders in the field of games and sports. Leadership of the teacher or coach is most to develop personality. Okay, competition spirit during games, honesty, loyalty, extra in the players. The teachers should be well trained and educated. Only then he can be a bond to the students as well as the institutions. This is the main creative teacher leaders. Okay. Next is the students leader. Students leaders related physical education and sports provide player many such opportunities where students can prove leadership qualities. The student leaders play much important role and hold greater responsibility in the training camps competitions, tournamental in keeping disciplines. Students leaders experience many complicated situations and learn how to tackle them in early age. This will help them to be better further leader. Okay, this is the educational leader. Next is the leaders qualities. The quality of a good leader are inherent in the word leadership itself. First is the loyalty, next is energetic, is leadership, adjustment, next is dutiful, next is efficient, R is responsible, next is sincere, next is honest, next is impressions, next is personality. This is the main quality of a good leader or is the leadership. One word, alphabetically different meaning. So, however, for better understanding of the many some qualities have been discussed on. So, first is the good personality related. Okay, so good personality is the a leader much process good personality traits which can influence the group effectively. He should have a charming personality. A leader processing good quality can easily adjust himself to the environment and various situations occurs in learning process. Good personalities always admired by the group. A dynamic personality leaves good impression on the group. For example, Indian player Mahendra Singh Dhoni is a very good personality. He is also Indian long time captain in Indian team cricket. And next is the PV Sandhu. She is a very good personality. So as a good personality is the quality of a leader. Next is intelligence. A leader must have a sharp, intelligent, and deep insight. Intelligent leader process good thinking, power, and anticipations. He should have good reasoning power for effective implementations of the task which has to be executed for which he has been choose a leader. This is the intelligence element. Okay, next is the cooperative and sympathetic behavior. So, main a leader should be cooperative and sympathetic behaviors related, sympathetic towards his followers. A such attitude can win the hearts of the followers. So, which will be helpful in achieving the desired goal. Okay, the sympathics and affectionate, affectionate attitude of a leader is always liked by the group. The learning process remains interesting. Okay, tense relations between leader and group always puts hurdles in the process of learning and execution. The love and affection displayed by the leader is always returned in the same manner. This is a cooperative and sympathetic behavior. Okay. Next is the knowledge of the subject. So every leader is the should have vast knowledge and proper understanding of the subject. For example, your teacher is the more knowledge related text, subject related, more knowledge, a deep knowledge of the subject impresses the followers. A leader must be equipped with latest knowledge and research. For example, if a coach is training high jumps and is using old techniques like Western roll, Sigur's style or straddle, the group will not attend to his with interest. On the other hand, if the coach is training high jumper with the latest technique like force, worry, flop, the trainer will automatically be motivated towards learning. So a leader must have latest knowledge, equipment, data, material, references, extra for impressive teaching which will be helpful to him for effective leading. Okay, next is good author. A leader must be a good orator. He should have good command over the language to express his idea. A well prepared speech can influence the group effectively. A leader must have commands in the language and vast vocabulary so that he can easily communicate with the group. A good speech gives before any match can be very helpful in the physiological motivation of the player. It can create enthusiasm in the group. Next is sociable. A leader should have social qualities so that he can interact with the group effectively. He should be extrovert by nature. This help in understanding the minds of his followers. A socialist leader has a sacrificing instinct for the common causes. This basic instinct always impress the followers. The social qualities displayed by the leader is always liked and imitated by the group. Okay. Next is the sociable. A leader should have social qualities so that he can interact with the group effectively. He should be extrovert by nature. This helps in understanding the mind of the followers. A socialized leader has a sacrificing instinct for the common causes. This basic instinct always impress the followers. The social quality displayed by the leader is always liked and emulated by the group. Next is emotionally balanced. Since leader is a role model and has to teach different individuals, he should be emotionally balanced. He should have tolerance as well as claim temperature. Emotional characters like fear, anger, and anxiety present in leader always hinder the implementation of common tasks. These emotions distributes often consume too much of mental energy which can be used for constructive work. Next is the impartial. A leader must have a unwasted attitude which can win the confidence of the followers. Based attitude always creates rivalry within the group which can shatter the group. For example, if any umpire or referee is active as the leader of the teams but displays attitude towards one particular teams. The attitude is never liked by spectators as well as other teams. This attitude can make the leader effective and is not followed by the group. Next is sincerity. A good leader must do his work sincerely. He should be sincere towards his work and follows. Since advice is always followed by a group with great interest because the followers feel that this sincere advice is going to help them to a great extent. This is the main important. Next is the sincerity. So sincerity letter as a leader, he is very sincere for team related, your group related, yeah, your company related, yeah, any. Okay, as a leader, sincere. So a good leader must do his work sincerely. He should be sincere towards his work and followers. A sincere advice is always followed by a group with great interest because the followers feel that his sincere advice is going to help them to a great extent. Next is honest leader. And honest leader is always liked by a group. Honesty has good impression on the group. Honest leader will always utilize the material and funds for the better learning of the group, which is always welcomed by the group. Next is courageous. A good leader should be coerced by the nature with is essential to rule over the group. He should be automatically in nature. So which can direct the group effective towards the attainment of the goal. Okay, this is the next is regular and punctual. Regular and punctual letter irregularly has bad impact on the group. So good leader must process regularly and punctuality related. Okay, so dear students, this is the all main is the leadership qualities all explained. So I hope you are understand. So anyone student any doubt for leader related leadership qualities and meaning of leader related, so please send message me. I hope you are understand this topic. Today we will discuss is the main chapter related physical activity, leadership training. It means first is the physical activity, types of physical activity, aerobic activity, anaerobic activity, games and sport, recreational activity, yogic exercise. This is all is the types of physical activities. Okay. Next, we will discuss is the meaning of a leader. It means from the above. We can conclude the leadership is a quality of an individual. This quality inspires and guides his followers and shows them the right path to achieve the goal. Yeah, aim. This is the main meaning of leadership. Next is the types of leader. This is the different types of leader: natural leader, administrative leader, and educationist leader. Natural leader is the born leader and made leader. It means few is the by birth and few is the made leaders. Next is the made leaders means the according to situation. Okay. Next is the administrator leaders is the authoritative leaders and democratic leaders. Okay. Next is the educationist leader is the teacher leader and student leader. Next is meaning of leadership. Full alphabetically is the leadership qualities is the so main leadership alphabetically. L means loyalty, E means energetic, A means adjusted, D means dutiful, E means efficient, R means reasonable, S means sincerely, H means honesty, I means uh, imperative, and P is personality. This is the all its leadership quality. Leadership meaning alphabetically. Next is the qualities of a leadership. Good personality is the intelligence, cooperative and sympathetic behavior, helping for other people's all knowledge of the subject, good oriental, sociable, emotional balance, impaired, sincerity, honesty, and regular and punctual for every. So it is the essential for every group to have a leader. Become only a leader is helping in influencing and directing a group properly for the attainment of any goal. The leader is not effective, the group is certain. So in other society, we need leader and expression of qualities of leader. Yeah, qualities of leadership for the progress and upliftment of the society. So leadership is required in different sectors of our activities for all round progress. Okay. So dear students, I hope you are understand meaning of leader and qualities of leader. So tomorrow we will discuss is the role a leader topic. Okay. So I hope you are understand this topic. So anyone student doubt, so please send message me. And dear, please give me attendance and all students complete your practical files, 5 practical, and send me PDF. Okay, so thank you and have a nice day.